All right, to start our lesson today, we have a little game for you. We have a list of multi-syllabic words reviewed in our previous lesson. I want you to break them up for me when I read them, and if you get them all right, we have a prize for you. So do you remember how to break long words into little chunks?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the word ramshackle.
Ramshackle.
Perfect. Okay, commandment.
Commandment.
Good job.
Oh, wait.
Was it not?
Yep. So the syllables in that word are come, mand, mint. So you made T an extra syllable. So you want to say them one more time for commandment?
Yeah. Commandment.
There you go.
Good job. Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Perfect. And then meaningless.
Meaningless.
Good job. All right. Snickers or Starburst?
Oh, you got an extra one this time.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
That's going to be gone by today.
So today we're going to learn about prefixes and contraction words. Our lesson will take about 15 to 20 minutes, so it's important that we stay focused and actively engaged. This is important for you to know because mastering these skills now will make it easier for you to decode unfamiliar words while reading in the future. So, let's get started. First, do you know what a prefix is?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us? When you're done chewing.
It's like a syllable in the beginning of a word. It's kind of like it's like suffixes, like it's at the end of the word.
Good. Perfect. So a prefix is a group of letters added before a word, and it alters the meaning of the word a little bit. Okay. So we'll get started.
Yep. Okay. So we have some new sounds. Hazel, I need you to phone. Okay. So the letter sounds are B, D, pre, and re. As we reviewed earlier, prefixes are little words, little word parts at the beginning of a word. Read it with me. B, D, pre,
and
re. Good job. Read it by yourself.
B, D, pre, re.
Good job. So now we are going to, I'm going to read the words on the bottom too. So our first prefix is B, like in begin. D, like in detect. Pre, like in pretend. Re, like in return. Now it's your turn. Let's start with the first row. I'll move these out of the way. So follow my finger as I signal you. We're going to be looking over here, okay? What sound?
I know it.
What word?
Begin.
What sound?
Re.
What word?
Return.
What sound?
D.
What word?
Detect.
Good job. Okay, so now say you can do it all by yourself. You're going to say the underlined sound first and then read the word. Point as you do it, as you say the sound, and then the word. You can begin.
Pretend. Belong. Repay. Prevent. Retell. Defined.
Good job.
Great
Perfect.
job. Okay, next section we're going to do some word reading. And watch me read this first word. You have a second if you want to eat one. Watch me read this first word. I'll read the sounds first, and then I'll read the whole word the fast way. And as I read the sounds, I will point under each word, under each letter as I read it. And then notice how I don't stop in between each sound. So, for this one, remote. So, read this word with me. Let's practice it together. I'll give you a second. Don't worry. You can finish chewing. Are you ready? Okay. So, let's do it together. Remote. Let's do it one more time together. Remote. Yes, there we go. Great job. Now it's your turn to read the sounds of each word, and then the word the fast way. So I'll signal for the rest of this row. Okay, remember? Ready?
Below.
Good job.
Below. DK. DK.
Good job. Okay, now you can do the rest and slide your finger under each letter as you do the sound.
Border. Border. Detach.
Let's pause, do this one more time, and try to do them all together. No pauses in between.
Detach.
Good job. That's better.
Settle. Beside.
Let's do this one again.
Beside.
Yeah, you kind of got to get that E on the end for each sound letter.
Beside. Began. Request. Portray.
Let's try this one a little bit slower. Portray. Okay, good.
Portray.
Cover your mouth.
Reply. Between. Gently. Delight. Predict.
Good job. Okay, so let's go back and look at
portray and decide.
Let's look at this one again. So let's start from the beginning and sound out the letters again.
Beside.
Good. Beside.
Beside.
Good job. Okay, and then let's do this one again together.
Portray.
Good job. Okay. All right. Let's.
Will you give her something to watch?
Yes.
Here, she can do it. Uh-oh. I think I just detached your chair.
It's okay. It's alright. It was already like
Okay, so we're going to do some sight words now. Are you ready? Olivia, do I have sight words? Or are these, am I just using all these?
I'm sorry.
Hazelnuts up. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Here are some sight words that I'm going to show you how to read. So, watch me read these sight words. Remember that sight words we do not sound out. We read them the fast way. To practice, we are going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to read the word, spell the word, and then read the word again. So watch me with these. Could. C-O-U-L-D. Could. Would. W-O-U-L-D. Would. Should. S-H-O-U-L-D. Should. So now I have a couple more sight words that I'm going to show you. But they look a little different. Let's do it this way. Okay, so couldn't is a short way to say could not. Shouldn't is a short way to say should not. And wouldn't is a short way to say would not. So this mark here is called an apostrophe, and we call these words conjunctions. So this is how you would say these when we're practicing them.
Contraction.
We would do,
Contraction.
Contractions, not conjunctions, sorry. So we have couldn't. C-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Wouldn't. W-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Wouldn't. And shouldn't. S-H-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Shouldn't. So the important thing to remember is to say the apostrophe in there. Okay. So, try this word right here with me. Oh, you can have a second to finish chewing. It's okay. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to read it, spell the word, and then read it again. I'll wait for you.
I'm ready.
Okay, so read it with me this time. Sure.
Sure.
S-U-R-E. Sure. Okay. Now you're going to do it by yourself. What word?
Again.
Spell again.
A-G-A-I-N. W-I-N.
What word?
Again,
What word?
would. W-U-O-U-L-D. Would.
Good job. Okay, now you're going to do the rest by yourself. You can use your finger to point to follow along. And you can begin right here because we did these ones.
Could. C-O-U-L-D. Could. Should. S-H-O-U-L-D. Should. Little. L-I-T-T-L-E. Little. Walk. W-A-L-K. Walk. Would. W-O-U-L-D. Would. Again. A-G-A-I-N. Again. Any. A-N-Y. Any. Because. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because. Wouldn't. Wouldn't. W-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Shouldn't. S-H-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Shouldn't. Find. F-I-N-D. Find. Do. D-O. Do.
Perfect. Good job. Do you want me to do
I'll do this one.
the reading? No. Oh, the passage reading.
I'll
I
do
didn't know
it.
you did that.
Let's do it. Okay, so now we're gonna do some sentence reading. So let's see. Watch me read
Oh, you have passage.
part of the first sentence. As I read, I point under each word as I read it. I read each word the fast way, and if I come to a word I don't know, I'll sound it out. Read it the fast way, and then go back to the beginning of the sentence. So that would look like, would you go camping? Okay. Would you go camping? So that's what that looks like. Okay, so now it's your turn to read the sentences. Remember to point under each word as you read. If you come to a word you don't know, sound it out or try to remember it as if it were a sight word. If you have difficulty reading a word, go back to the beginning of the sentence. Okay, go ahead.
Would you go camping again if you could? I would, because we had a terrific trip. It never rained, and we all got along with each other. We should make plans to go again soon, shouldn't we?
Good job. Okay, so we have the questions again. We'll keep our passage up next to us. So the first one is, what was the weather like on the camping trip?
It never rained, so it probably was sunny, but it could also have been cloudy and not have rain.
And just no rain. Yeah, good job. And then, do you think they will go camping again?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Why do you think so?
Because the person who's talking on here thinks they had a great trip.
Yes. Yes. Good job. All right. One more section.
Did you put it back for me?
Mhm.
Okay. So we're going to be reading some long words again. Okay, if you remember from last lesson, that long words may look difficult, but they're made easier when we break them into the syllables, so smaller chunks. And each syllable has a vowel. Each syllable has one beat. First you read the syllables, and then you read the word fast. So we're going to start. You're going to watch me do these. So here I would do, read the syllables. Replacement. Replacement. So now it's your turn. First read these long words already broken into syllables. So you're going to read the syllables first, and then you're going to read the long word. And I'll signal you. So let's start here.
Belonging. Belonging. Demolish. Demolish.
Good job.
Unthankful. Unthankful.
Perfect. So now these words, same. They're the same type of word. They're long words, except they're not broken up for us. So I'm going to need you to look at them and break them up into their syllables, and then you're able to read the syllable or the syllables and then read the word all together. So, you do it. You can do it. You can point to if you need to.
Department.
Yeah.
Prevented. Pretending. Memory.
Yeah, you did them all right. Perfect.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we have a couple sentences that we're going to have some sentences for you to read. You read them, do your best that you can do. If you get stuck on a word, that's okay, just keep going, okay? And we're just going to read those 3.
I go pretend camping. I couldn't retell my memory of camping. I got a replacement for the remote. I demolished.
Okay, good job.
Good job.
You want to do critical reading?
Sure. So today we learned about some new prefixes. Do you remember what those prefixes were without showing them all? That's okay if you don't, because they were kind of at the beginning of the lesson. Okay, so first one was read. Like in read.
And then the next one was B, I think.
There was B.
B.
And then pre.
Good job.
And then I can't remember the other one.
It was D for detect. So we learn these letter pairs that they're prefixes and they become at the beginning of the word. We also learned what a contraction word is. Do you remember what a contraction word is?
Yeah, like the long words.
They're the ones that we did before that.
So
Yeah,
contraction word would be doing from
like,
could
to couldn't.
right. Yes.
And like would to wouldn't.
yes.
And should to shouldn't.
There you go.
And then we also learned that in the contraction words, it always has that apostrophe.
Yeah.
And then we also practiced again how to read long words and how we can make them easier by breaking them up into smaller chunks, which is the syllables in each word, like replacement, replacement. So that's all.
And go over the few during the word reading you did.
Ow!
Yeah, just to
Go back over those ones.
get real fast.
We're just gonna go back over these couple ones that we.
Just to give us a little more practice. You don't have to do all of them, just those 2.
So we did. It was
beside and portray.
beside and portray. So let's. This was the one where we sounded out
Yeah,
each
sound it
sound.
out. Sound it out. Beside.
Perfect. And we'll do.
Portray. Can I do it again? I think I like
Yeah, go ahead.
portray.
Good job.
Good job.
That's it.
So that's it for you. And then you had mentioned earlier, our next lesson we will be talking about suffixes. But it seems like you might already know what a suffix is.
But we'll be going over it.
But we'll just really get it in there.
Okay, you have to put it in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.